Okay, so let's continue with Nectar of Devotion by Srila Rupa Goswami, Chapter 18, Character of One in Ecstatic Love. We're picking this up in the middle of the chapter, in the section called Eagerness for Achieving the Desired Success. When one is sufficiently eager to achieve success in devotional service, that eagerness is called samutkanta. This means complete eagerness. Actually, this eagerness is the price for achieving success in Krishna consciousness. Everything has some value, and one has to pay the value before obtaining or possessing it. It is stated in the Vedic literature that to purchase the most valuable thing, Krishna consciousness, one has to develop intense eagerness for achieving success. This intense eagerness is very nicely expressed by Bilvamangala Thakur in his book Caitanya-caritāmṛta. He says, "I am eagerly waiting to see that boy of Vrindavan, whose bodily beauty is captivating the whole universe, whose eyes are always bounded by black eyebrows and expanded like lotus petals, and who is always eagerly glancing over his devotees, and therefore moving slightly here and there. His eyes are always moist, his lips are colored like copper, and through those lips there comes a sound vibration which drives one madder than a mad elephant. I want so much to see him at Vrindavan." Oh, what a nice shloka. Bilvamangala. So this is the price, yeah. Sometimes it's called greed, lobha, greed. That one develops this overwhelming desire to attain success in Krishna consciousness, to see Krishna face to face, to engage in Krishna's direct service. Well, one should have this, or if you don't have it, you should cultivate it. And how do you cultivate it? By performing the process of bhakti yoga. Krishna says right in Bhagavad-gītā that you should just love me, think of me always, offer your obeisances to me, worship me with all your heart. But if you can't do that, then follow the principles of devotional service, regulated devotional service, Vaidhi Bhakti, because in that way you will cultivate the desire to attain me. He says that right in Bhagavad-gītā. So if you want to know how do I get that desire, follow the principles of Bhakti Yoga, Vaidhi Bhakti. Beginning with 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling, and chant the holy name of the Lord regularly, every day. Like we're doing here. If you come online and hang out with us every day, and we'll chant every day together. And in this way you'll get the association that leads to this desire that, oh, just look at those devotees. They're having such a great time. They're so happy. They're up on their little mountaintop there in Chile, chanting the holy name, eating prasadam, getting fat and happy. You know, I want to do that too. Yeah, you can do that too. The next section is attachment to chanting the holy names of the Lord. In the same Caitanya-caritāmṛta, there is another statement about the chanting of Radharani. It is said by one of the associates of Radharani, "O Lord Govinda, the girl who is the daughter of King Vrishabhanu is now shedding tears, and she is anxiously chanting your holy name, Krishna, Krishna." Yeah, one should have attachment for chanting. One should also have taste for chanting. Without taste, how can we have attachment? See, it's not possible to have taste or attachment by some mechanical means. You know, just like if somebody says, "Well, I want to be attached to what? Money." By the way, we don't recommend this, but if somebody says they want to be attached to money, is there some mechanical process by which they can generate this attachment? No. No. They have to have a desire for it. They have to think that it's a good thing. They have to see how useful it is and have a whole bunch of things that they want to use it for, and so on and so forth. And then automatically that attachment will bloom within their heart. Well, that's not a very good attachment. But if you want to have attachment for Krishna, for Krishna's holy name, which is the same thing, then you have to cultivate that attachment. And you cultivate that attachment, again, by following the principles of regulated devotional service. You see, in the beginning, we don't have any attachment for Krishna. In the beginning, we don't have attachment or even attraction for the holy name. In the beginning, it seems like, oh, there's all this stuff I got to do. You know, read all these books and follow all these rules and do all this stuff and learn all these prayers, and oh man, you know, it's really a lot. But once we develop attachment, it's like, oh yeah, this is our pleasure in life. This is our goal and the means to attain that goal, all wrapped up into one. So we really, really develop attachment for this holy name because it is the means of success. It is the method for attaining transcendental love of Krishna, which is what everybody really wants. Everybody wants to be in love with a beautiful person. Is there anybody who doesn't want to be in love with a beautiful person? You know, that's pretty dumb. You know, maybe Scrooge, huh? But even he does, actually, beneath all the denial and you know, cantankerous negativity. He really wants to be in love with a beautiful person too. And the fact that he's not is what makes him so cranky, isn't it? That's why people get cranky, because they have no pleasure in their life. Well, Krishna means the reservoir of all pleasure. The very name Krishna means the source of all pleasure. Everything desirable, everything enjoyable, everything wonderful comes from Krishna. Krishna is God. Where else does it come from? So try to understand. If we have contact with Krishna, if we have connection with Krishna, then we have everything enjoyable. We have everything. Krishna is so wonderful. He's so beautiful. He's so cute. He has such an attitude, you know. I mean, trying to explain Krishna's attitude, oh boy. Anyway, just to see Krishna one time, you don't ever want to see anything else again. Just, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? I want to see Krishna again. Come on. Come on, Krishna. Where are you? Come out. I know you're there. Come on out. So this becomes your quest in life. How can I see Krishna again? So we should have this attachment that once knowing how wonderful Krishna is, we want to see him again and again. In fact, we don't want to see anything else. We only want to see him. That's real devotional service. And of course, that's very pleasing to Krishna too. So he wants this, and he gives us all facility to achieve it. All we have to do is chant his holy name. And the thing is, we are so reactionary and so weird that we don't do it. We want to do all these other things, like become a great religious leader and have a big organization with lots of money. But that won't make us happy either. Guess what? Even if we get that, we're going to be like up to here in problems. Troubles. Trouble, trouble, trouble. That's what happens when you have a big organization. That's what happens when you have lots of money. Look at all these rascals who have lots of money. They're miserable because there's always somebody trying to cheat them out of their money. They can't trust anybody. Just imagine how paranoid they must be. Well, we don't have to worry because we don't have enough money and nobody's going to try to rip us off. We don't have to worry about it. We're just simple devotees. So try to understand, everything about this process is nice. It's very nice. And the farther, the higher we get on the development of consciousness, then the nicer it gets, and the more wonderful it is. Until, that's all we want to do. That's all we want to do, is chant Krishna's name, tell people about Krishna, describe Krishna's qualities, narrate Krishna's pastimes, think about Krishna, look at Krishna, hug Krishna. That's all we want to do. So we should have attachment to chanting the holy name of the Lord, which is the means of achieving this. And the next section is eagerness to describe the Lord's transcendental qualities.